Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Horhé Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Horhé Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Horhé Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the back there fighting, but Horhé Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting. And he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Masvidal is 4 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 35 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Horhé Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Mateusz Ghamrot. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, early round 1, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range. He needs to start. Think about striking.
Oh!
Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Just missed with the left there. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Went for the inside leg kick. Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Horhé Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC. And that was on full display when he beat Nate Diaz. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. That is how you scramble, folks. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Ghamrot. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Horhé Masvidal.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips. And because of that, he's been safe. Oh, big elbow.
Ooh. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh!
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. Masvidal's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. He lands with the left. Close guard. Oh, big. What a fight so far. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shots, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
All right, lands a kick there. Pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick. Game of inches. Oh, he hurt him. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Well, he's been pretty active. Wow! Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Back to the feet. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh. Oh, now he's in trouble.
So a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Mateusz Ghamrot!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.